Am I the asshole for texting my friend's mom when she posted my messy bathroom without me knowing? Me and my friend are both 17. I have 6 people living in my house. My mom and dad both work crazy hours and rarely have time to clean the house, so it mainly falls on me and my siblings. My brother is also mentally challenged and my sister has 2 jobs and depression. Therefore all the cleaning tends to fall on me, especially when I want to have people other. My friend came over with little to no notice because she was having issues at home. I was shocked when she came to my house so soon, and I told her that it was messy because I hadn't had a chance to clean. I warned her that my house was messy and she was joking around with me about how it was in fact messy because that's just how we are. After a couple hours we go downstairs and I bake her a pizza because she wanted to eat some food. She saw my messy stove and proceeded to show it to someone we were on the phone with. I immediately asked her why she would do that and told her to stop. Afterwards we went upstairs to eat and that was the end of it. The next day she adds on her Instagram notes, "I'm never going to ______ house again." I then proceeded to ask her why she would post that and she just hearted my message. Today me and her played Roblox on the phone and decided we would call later. I checked Instagram to see her make a post about her friends and stuff, along with her caption being about how my bathroom wasn't clean. Along with a photo of my bathroom. I texted her and told her to take it down. She didn't reply for over an hour. I was in the room with my mom and told her what happened, and my mom was enraged and was threatening to call her parents, and I did myself and explained her mom I was begging for her to take it down. Her mom informed me that she told her to remove it. My friend got upset with me for contacting her mom even though I had little to no choice. She then mentioned how her mom is already stressed about what's going on at home and that she didn't need any DV else worrying her. I have yet to respond because I'm so frustrated with the fact that she came to my house to get out of hers and then went to go embarrass me online. I had also asked her and another one of my friends multiple times to please not judge my house and that it may or may not be messy, and she did this. She also claimed that she didn't know or would upset me. Am I the asshole? That is not a friend you should keep. You are doing your best, and you tried to help her, but she stabbed you in the back by making your mess public. Not cool. At least her mom recognized how unacceptable her daughter's behavior was, so it got taken down, but it should never have been posted to begin with. You are not the asshole, but your friend definitely is. Not the asshole seems to me like your friend is putting you and the state of your house down to make her feel better about herself and her shitty home life that had her running to your house. I wouldn't let her come back over, and I'd personally step back from the friendship after this, but it's your choice op. Not the asshole. Your friend deliberately embarrassed you online. She should never have posted it in the first place. You asked her to take it down, but she didn't. And I suspect she wasn't intending to. You then did the only reasonable thing you could, which was to escalate it to her mom. She also claimed that she didn't know or would upset me. Utter nonsense. She's 17, not 7. She knew. She just didn't care. She was thinking only of herself, how amusing people would find her post, all the likes she would get. Get better friends. Because she was having issues at home. If that's the way she treats people who are helping her, I'm not surprised. Op, she's not your friend. I'm sorry, that is not a friend. Anyone who would do that to another person when you ask them not to is not a nice person, let alone a friend. She came to your house to get away. You were kind to her making her food and she disrespected you. Stay away from her. Friends do not treat friends like that. Not the asshole, you were a refuge for this friend, and she ended up being rude to you and not respecting your boundaries or your home. You know what a real friend would have done? Offered to help you around the house because they know the situation and that you're all struggling to keep up. Am I the asshole for causing drama with a guest because she was bothering me while I was gaming? I'm a teen girl and my uncle moved in last week and his girlfriend is crashing here for a few days. I love video games, and this week I was chillin' on my PS5 playing a story game when this girl suddenly starts a speakerphone call right next to me, on the same couch while I'm playing. Like RLY rude. It's basically the same as starting a call next to someone trying to watch a movie. I got annoyed and the game vibe totally died. But I stayed quiet till the call ended because I didn't want to embarrass her. Luckily it wasn't that long. I turned the TV volume up while she was talking, because I could barely hear the game over their voices. Then I heard her say she couldn't hear the other person, that well, BC of my game lol. But the game can only be played in one spot. She can make calls anywhere, even hell if she wants. She can move if she's bothered by noise, I can't. Anyway, I told my mom tonight. She got pissed and sent my uncle a MSG about his GF's behavior. She wants to scold them. She said it's my space and no one should be yapping in my face, that the girl was being super inconsiderate. I'm glad it didn't slide, but I kinda feel bad too. Is this overreacting? Esh. Kinda weird to say it's dumb that it would embarrass her when you're passive-aggressively increasing the volume of your game instead of just saying, Hey, I can't hear my game, can you take that elsewhere? Everyone sucks here. The only reason you're getting lumped in is for complaining to your mom, and supporting her overreaction, without bothering to tell the GF. Yes, it's not hard to figure out she could take the call in a better spot. Yes, she failed to take the hint. Yes, it was absolutely rude. That is why she is primarily in the wrong here. But you did not ask her to move. You did not tell her that she was bothering you. It's not fair not to communicate with her and then have your mother unleash holy hell about it. Not the asshole guest was being rude AF. Go have your dumb phone call somewhere else. Not the asshole, but I'm not sure why your mom felt the need to message your uncle about it. It was a one-time thing and not a super big deal. She should have just agreed with you that the girlfriend was inconsiderate, but let it slide. Not the asshole. She invaded your personal space. Not the asshole, she was rude to you and the person she was talking to. Who would make call on speaker while they are in space where are people who are not part of the conversation? Also, it's not okay to take loud conversations in places where you can bother other people. It's not 90s and phones are not connected to wall socket anymore. The girlfriend is either oblivious or she don't agree with kids gaming and did it on purpose. Am I the asshole for asking my husband to go to the dentist? My husband is terrified of the dentist and has never been as long as we've been together, 8 years. He's had a lot of issues with them, and although he always looks after his teeth, his oral hygiene seems to be getting worse. Recently, one of his teeth has broken and caused bad breath. I've told him he needs to get it checked because it's making me not want to kiss him. He said that I'm making something out of nothing and basically being mean to him. I feel bad, but I had to say something. Not the asshole. If he gets a blood infection from a broken tooth, he will be at risk for brain and heart infection as well. Dental health is vital health. Not the asshole. Oral health is extraordinarily important, and taking care of it is something that if you have the capability to do it, you should. Now that being said, fear of the dentist and oral trauma are also real things. Given your husband's strong aversion, I suspect he's going to need a little bit of extra time, attention and care to get him back into the chair. And I say this as someone with a lot of dental professionals in my family who deal with this all the time. It's far more common than you think and can be tied up in pain and shame. Try and lead with as much care and empathy as possible. Look for providers who may be willing to work on his teeth while he's under sedation. Not the asshole. An oral infection can be life-threatening. He needs to see a dentist ASAP. His tooth is literally rotting in his mouth. Disgusting. Any infection can cause major problems with his heart or sepsis, which can lead to death. It is a big deal. Not the asshole. He needs to see a dentist ASAP. If they need to knock him out to take care of his teeth, so be it. Not the asshole is someone who is terrified of the dentist and didn't go for 6 years. If he's broken a tooth, he needs to go. I recently had a cracked tooth force me to go to the dentist because I was in so much pain, and now I have a laundry list of things to get done to restore the health of my teeth. Dentists are terrifying to me, but it's so important to have a professional make sure your teeth are in good health. And trust me, dental pain is no joke. It's one of the worst pains I've ever experienced, and if his broken tooth leads to an infection, he'll know that pain too. Not the asshole. First of all, you are worried about his health. Even aside from pain, prolonged dental issues can cause infections, heart damage, abscesses. This is actually much more serious than it seems. Second of all, there is the concern about your own oral health. Tooth decay can be contagious. Cavities are caused by bacteria that live in the mouth and produce acids that damage tooth enamel. These can be spread through saliva. He is not just endangering his own oral health, he is endangering yours. Am I the asshole for asking my husband to buy me an office chair and a winter coat? I started at WFH job 6 months ago, and I'm starting to feel the strain on my back and wanted to get an ergonomic chair. Found one on Amazon for €120 and asked if he could get it for me. He earns 4x than me, and we both contribute 20% of our salary to a shared account where our daily expenses and vacations get covered. He said I should not buy stuff that are out of my budget, and I explained that this is not a luxury but a necessity. The same thing for the winter coat. I got it dry cleaned, and for some reason the insulation stopped working, so I had to throw it out. Winter coats are on sale now, and I expressed that I would like to get one that was around €140 before the cold hits again. I don't get paid much, and I'm also saving money for myself in emergencies. When he made me move to his country, I fully paid for everything myself, which made me burn through my savings, uproot my career. It was hard getting a proper job, and he expects me to be earning at least $3,000 monthly, and he's been on my case not earning as much as him and not contributing as much to the shared account. I explained that asking for these things are for my comfort and are necessary, and it's not like I'm asking for luxury bags. He says I should get a better job if I want to buy these kinds of things. Am I the asshole? Additional info. He didn't want to pay fully for them, so I asked if he can go halvesies, and he still said no. IDK if I'm being too demanding. So, he made you move to his country for his benefit, but you covered all your expenses, diminishing your savings. You took a career hit as a result, meaning less money there too. You are still working and contributing to the household. He earns 4 times what you do, and won't make sure you have chair that won't wreck your back and a warm coat. These are not luxury items. Any caring partner would want you to have a comfortable place to sit while you work and not freeze when you're outside. Not the asshole. Your husband expected you to uproot your entire life and quit your job and move to a whole new country for him, refused to help you with any of it, and won't spend a couple €100 on you for physical needs to prevent you from having actual physical pain while doing your job. Listen, you have sacrificed literally everything, your entire life and your support network and your career and all of your money, for him. What has he sacrificed for you? This man does not love you. Not the asshole, but you are being an asshole to yourself by trying to make this work with him. Not the asshole couple splitting finances when there is such a big disparity in pay is asking for trouble, emo. Additionally, who purposefully chooses to let their spouse go without? You moved countries for this man and he won't even go halves with you on a coat? This is not a healthy dynamic. This doesn't sound like a healthy relationship. Not the asshole. Wild to think that this is a man you genuinely see as a life partner. Not the asshole, he earns 3x more than you but balks at the idea of getting you stuff for around €260? Jesus, I am more generous than that with my siblings, nephews, nieces.